already, I'm your STEM sister, and in today's video, I want to help you go on a STEM journey without even leaving your house. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's my favorite material. Nope, not metal. Nope, not paper. Ah, you got it. It's plastic. So in today's video, I want to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of plastics and how plastics is all around us and what you can do to make an impact in your community actually today if you want. So if that's something that excites you or interests you or you want to know what in the world I'm even talking about, please keep watching. Don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thanks. So now that we're all in quarantine, all right, I wanted to think of ways that could challenge you while you're at home and open your eyes to the world of plastic, okay? And so I went ahead to when I was making this video, I feel like I was grabbing my whole house because I felt like, because now that I'm a plastics engineer, I see plastics everywhere. It has changed my life. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm like, that's made out of plastic? That's made out of plastic? Oh, I wonder if this is made out of plastic, and then they just painted it. It never ends, folks. It never ends. And so anyway, I hope to hopefully put that same bug in your eyes.
No! Something's in my eye! Oh, it's just my glasses. Oh, it's okay. Woo.
And so I'm just gonna throw out some of these items that are in your house that maybe you didn't notice were plastic before. Okay, so your soap bottle, this baby is plastic. Your conditioner, you've guessed it. A lot of your hair products, look at this, the cap and the bottle, plastic. Now I used to wear glasses. I did get LASIK, which was great, but yes, darling, these are plastic. Any folks drinking coffee or tea during this time? This K-cup, you guessed it. Playing video games right now? It's plastic. Cooking utensils? Plastic. Your pen? Plastic. There's so many items I can't. Your calculator? All these buttons? Plastic. Oh, this is a fun one. So, look at this apple slicer. It's all plastic. And this baby was so cheap. And you want to know why? Because it was made out of plastic. So, grocery bags. Plastic. So there are so many advantages to making a product out of plastic over traditionally, let's say, metals. But there's also a time where I believe making something out of plastic could be a disadvantage. And so there's so much controversy around plastic, especially the landfills or in the water. And I'm telling you, and I'm hoping just after some of these items that I've thrown up on screen, that the plastics industry is huge. Huge! Bigger than you ever seen. And I am in no way, shape, or form threatened by saying that we should eliminate plastics from our daily use. And so I would like to use the example of a plastic grocery bag. This item, traditionally for years, was that you would bring your own cloth bag to the grocery store. And so we've just gotten lazy and it's just been convenient for them to mass produce these grocery bags. But the thing is that these don't withstand, and they're only good for 1 or 2 uses before you're gonna have to throw away and it's gonna be in the landfill. Now, it can be recycled and it does have a recycling sign. This is Kroger bag, it's got a 2 symbol on it. HDPE, which is high density polyethylene. Fun fact. So yes, it can be recycled, but I say let's just eliminate the product completely and let's just bring our own cloth bags. And so it's examples like that where I don't believe that we should be making it out of plastic. But as a plastics engineer, I love plastic, and I think that plastic has so many advantages, especially over metals or paper or other materials. And that's because plastic is so affordable and it's so easy to form. And that is the crucial aspect of why plastics is so unique. It's because it is so easy to form. And it's because you can have very, very thin walls in plastic, like this bottle, like this bag. See how thin this bag is? Plastic can really stretch, where something made out of paper or, it's gonna rip very easily, or the metal, if it's not a certain thickness, it will actually crack. And metal is generally much heavier than plastics. Okay, so there's that. But the other great thing about plastics, you ready, folks? I've already mentioned it. You can recycle. Now, not everything can be recycled, and that is based on whether or not it's a thermoset or a thermoform. And so in this video, my next challenge is going to help you identify on whether or not things in your house can be recycled or not. Because I will tell you, for years before I was a plastics engineer, I had no idea that it could even been recycled. And so maybe we've all been making the same mistakes. And so this could be a time where we learn on how to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So the next time you're looking at your plastics products and it's almost close to empty, you can ask yourself, can it be recycled? How do I know it can be recycled? Well, if it can be recycled, it will have these awesome 3 little arrow triangle on it, and it'll have a number in there. And so the way that operated into the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 on the product of the recycling. So I think this is K-cup. So let's see. So like this K-cup, it's really hard to see. I don't know if you can. But it's got a 5 on it. And that 5 stands for polypropylene. This guy is a 2. I believe it's HDPE.
You already told me. It's high density polyethylene. Huh.
High density polyethylene. And so once you put it in the bin, they'll actually sort it out by their numbers. And the way that they recycle it is they will clean it, they will regrind it back up, and they will throw it into an extruder most likely, and they will melt the plastic back down, and then they will repelletize it so that it can be reused again in a manufacturing site. So anyway, those are some fun things about plastics, and I hope that I opened up your eyes onto the many, many objects and products in your life that you use every single day that are made out of plastic. And if plastics is something that you would be interested in going in that field, I studied at Shawnee State University in Portsmouth, Ohio, and it's definitely a growing industry. Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope that I was able to open your eyes to the world of plastics and how plastics is literally all around you. If you want to go on this STEM journey and you were able to find multiple ways that you can recycle in your home, contact your troop leader and write down ways that you would like to make that impact, especially during quarantine. All right, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and hit the subscribe button. Thanks.
That's all, folks.